everyone, welcome back to Faithful You and welcome back to my Vlogmas cave. Lovely to have you here, hope you're all well. Today we are back in the craft room and as you can see I've got a different background. I mentioned to you in my last video that I was going to move my cabinets in the new year. Well, any of you who know me, who've been around me a long time, will realise I don't wait. I couldn't wait. It was doing my head in. It was really doing my head in and it needed to be moved. It was blocking out the light in the room and it was right in front of the window. So it really had to move. Yeah, it was getting on my nerves, really getting on my nerves. So I've moved it now. Sadly, the Vlogmas tree fell over. So I hope it's straight and I hope everything's back where it was before. And as you can see, I've refilled my cabinet and we're all set to start making again in the new year. So I'm hoping this is going to be where I come to you from in the new year when we start going forward, because I am going to get back into making again. I've got to put a bench just behind you. The new table is what you're sat on at the moment. And yeah, it's all looking rather good. I've got a couple of weaving looms on the wall. I've got some weaving looms on the wall over there. I've got my four of my spinning wheels in here. I've got one more on the bottom of the stairs that still needs renovating and doing up. And yeah, it just feels all nice and cozy, nice and snug. And I'm still thinking of bringing Gordon's cabinet back up. And I'm still thinking of putting the floor loom in here. Now, it is only a small room. It's probably about 3 meters by 3 meters. It's not a big room, but I'm sure that I can fit the floor loom in here because the floor loom's only 1 meter wide. So it's not that big. In fact, there's probably 3.5 meters by 3 meters. So the weaving loom should fit in here floor space wise, and I'll be able to pull it out into the middle of the room to be able to walk it up and then push it back against the wall when I'm not using it. So that's my plan for that. I'm thinking of popping it on the wall this way and moving all my fibre that's now in my little display cabinet out of the moth's way behind me here. So yeah, lots of plans to think of in here. As I say, I've still got a workbench to put up and I've got I've got fluff. I've got a breakfast bar stool to bring in here as well. So I'll be able to sit up higher and be able to see the view because at the height I'm at the moment, the window ledge is up here. So I can't see anything at the moment apart from some leaves on the trees. Just a sec. Anyway, today we are going to be in here. We're not going to be in the shed because yesterday, as you saw, I ran into a bit of a problem cutting out the weaving loom patterns on the plywood. So I'm going to try going back out there again today and go and have another go before my husband comes home. Got to take the dog for a walk. And then I think that I will go back in the garage and try and do the weaving looms. That's my plan for the rest of the day. I've got the rest of the housework to do because we've just had the weekend and I don't do anything over the weekend. So I'm hoping to get that finished before my husband comes home because the jigsaw makes an awful lot of noise and I don't want to disturb my husband when he's been at work all day because he goes to work at 8 in the morning. Well, he goes out at 7:30 to start work at 8 and I don't really want to disturb him. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to be in here. I'm going to show you my crochet squares. I'm going to show you my tank top, my hat that I've been making. I've got a book review to do for you. And we've got the advent calendar to do. And we've got the numbers to do in the advent yarn as well. So we've got quite a lot to come. So I think that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to go and get the yarn out the advent calendar. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to take you through the squares and show you what I've done so far. So I'll be back in a minute. Right, so we've got day 12 and day 13 to open. Day 13 has got 2, so we've got this beautiful orange colour. Right, so for day 12, we have, let's have a look. Oh, we got a nice green colour, a nice Christmas green colour. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, we had a nice frog green last time, but that's a nice holly green. So that's nice. For day 13, we've got 2 colours. We've got this beautiful peach colour because they gave me 4 extra in the box. So I put one at the beginning of each week. We started one for the pre-Vlogmas video, and then we've got another one to come, I think. Oh, that's a nice red, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? So we've got the nice green and the nice red to go next to each other. Look at those. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? So I think we've got day 14 and day 15 to do as well. So should we do them at the same time? Back in a tick. Right, this is day 14. Here we are, day 14. And this one, ooh, it's a silver. That's nice. That's going to go nice with the other 3 colours that we've just got. That's that one. And then we've got day 15. We're playing catch up because I forgot to put it in my last vlog. I was so busy with the loom. Oh, we've got another red. That wasn't very well thought through, was it? Red, green, silver, peach, red. Not very well thought through at all. But it's a nice cherry red. That's not bad. So yeah, we've got quite a few colours to get through there. I'll show you what I've done so far in my crochet colours. Won't be a sec. Right, so I haven't got any of my silver ones, my cream ones. I've only done 4 so far, so that's them. And then we've got the grey that the dog ate. Remember when he ate me homework? Well, yeah, Stripe decided to eat that one. We've got the 2 blue ones. He did have a bit of a munch on one of my blue ones, but my tension must have changed because that one's a different size to that one. Look, completely different size. So my tension must have changed. So I think I'm going to have to stretch them to get them the same size. But yeah, because what I've been doing is, you just moved, sorry. I've been starting another blanket. Now, I haven't done this one yet, so I still need to do this one. That was day 10. I've fallen a little bit behind because I've got distracted with my room, didn't I? So let's have a look what we've got in here. Right, we've got... Oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to show you in a minute. So we've got the black, done them. Got the orange, done them. We've got the dusky pink. Now, I wasn't very enamoured with that, but I think next to the brown, it might be quite nice. Them 2 together. And then we've got a peachy, pinky, yuck colour. Then we got the white, which was very uninspiring. And I've got purple somewhere, but I'm not sure where that one is. It was in its little packet. Is this it? No, that's the green. Got the other green. And I've got a purple somewhere, but I'm not sure where the purple is. So they're what we've got so far. So they can stay up here, out of the dog's way. What's this one? Oh, here's another green. They've gone to town with the green, haven't they? So what I decided to do was, because I had bits left over, I've started another blanket. So what I've decided to do is a scrap yarn blanket. I did one when we were in lockdown. And what I've been doing is, with all the bits that are left, I've just been joining them together and popping them into some crochet. And I thought I'd make a little blanket. It's not very long, but I'm going to put an edge in round it as well. And then when I do any knitting projects or crochet projects, I'm just going to add it into this and see what I end up with. And I think that's going to look really nice because these yarns are all a similar weight. I have got some bits left over. So yeah, I'd still need to add to it, but I'm up to the white, as you see. So as I finish my crochet squares, I'm just going to add it into this. And I just think that would be a good use of all the scraps. So I'm going to do a bit of a scrap yarn blanket as well. Got no more left in there. So that's my thinking for that. So with the hats that I'm doing as well, any yarn that I've got left over from the hat that I've been doing, I'm going to pop that in this as well. So that's just going to live in here with its crochet hook. So I know where they are. And I'm going to pop all my squares together. I've got quite a few now. I've got quite a pile. And all my other yarns are all going to go back in my craft bag. my Shills a Day craft bag, and I'll get on with them again later on. They can all go back in my bag. I've got my Shills a Day craft bag, which I got when they closed, off the lovely Eva and Paula, when Paula worked there. I've also found as well my Shetland yarn for finishing that cardigan I showed you, with all the lovely cable work on it. So it's got the old label on as well, look. So yeah, I've got on that one, I paid £9.32 for that as well. 118 grams, so that should be plenty just to do the yoke on that. So I'm going to get that done, try and get that done before Christmas, because I'd like to wear it for Christmas. This is my tank top. I've been working away on that as well. So there's my tank top. I've done all the body now. I'm just doing the rib. There's the rib. So yeah, it's going to be really nice when it's done. And this yarn, I've had this yarn about 20 years in my stash. So it's a really nice to be able to use it. And it's a really nice yarn. It's got 35%. It was the Cedar Click Chunky. And it was 65% acrylic or 55% acrylic and the rest wool. So it does have quite a good wool content in it. So I think that's going to be really nice with one of my nice long wool skirts as the weather gets colder, because we haven't quite got the cold weather yet. So that's that. This is the hat that I've started. So yeah, some lovely recipient is going to get that. It's got a lovely bobble to go on the top, you know, one of those fake fair ones. So yeah, I've gone a bit skew-whiffed again with my whatchamacallit, my stitches. For some reason I always end up like that. So I don't know whether it's my tension in the middle or what. But maybe depending on how stressed I am, or depending on how tired I am, maybe I'm a tighter crocheter, I don't know. When I'm more relaxed, I'm a bit more loose, I think, with my stitching. So yeah, you can see there, look at that, it's gone in quite a bit. But once it's crocheted together, once it's all done together, and the brim's turned over and the bobbles on, it'll look fine. There's nothing wrong with it. So I've ended up using about 100 grams to do this one. Yeah, it is acrylic yarn, so it can be washed. So that's handy, because when it gets dirty in the winter, when it's snowing or when it's raining, the person will be able to wash it in the washing machine, take the bobble off and wash it in the washing machine. And that's what I love about those fair bobbles. Sorry, that's what I love about the fair bobbles. They have the ribbon in. So you poke the ribbon through, you tie it on, and then when you want to wash what you've got, you just take undo the ribbon and take the bobble off, bung it in the washing machine, and then put the bobble back on. So they're really, really handy. And my local wool shop, the bobbles are only about £3.50, £4. And they're really nice, good sized, chunky bobbles. I've got one, just a sec. I've got one here. So yeah, that isn't what's going on. I've got a dark blue one to go on. This is going to go on my sheep hat. I made the barbel hat, and I want to change the white pom-pom for this blue one. I think that'll look really, really nice. Like a bluey grey colour. It's like a steely blue colour. So yeah, I'm thinking of putting that on my barbel hat. So that's that. What else have I got for you today? Oh yeah, the book review and advent calendar. So should we have a look at the advent calendar and see what we've got today? I've got quite a few to do again, haven't I? Where are we up to? I've got day 12. There's day 12. What have we got in here? Oh, we've got a polar bear today. And we've got a bell. That's a nice sized piece of chocolate, isn't it? So we've got that. 15. Got no glasses on again. Oh, there's number 14. Oh, there's number 13. So we've got that. What have we got there? Oh, we got a rocking horse. Now that's a bit stingy compared to the bell. Look at that. It's a bit stingy compared to that, isn't it? Oh. Mind you, what do I expect for £1? That was a Christmas stocking. What else have we got? Do we need 14 and 15? I've got 4 chocolates again today. I think I'll have them with my cup of tea in a minute. What have we got in this one? We've got 2 candy canes in this one. And, oh, we got Frosty Bob, look. Frosty Bob. I like Frosty Bob. I haven't changed his batteries yet, so I'll do that for the next vlog. And then you can see him again. So what was that one? That was 14. Are we on 15? I think I'll do 15 as well, because I'm not sure where I'm up to, you know. We've got a snowflake on that one. And we've got... They don't make it easy to get out, do they? Oh, a nice wreath. And that's a decent sized chocolate as well, isn't it? So I've got my 4 chocolates, because we forgot to do them last time. So yeah, I've got my 4 chocolates. And I think that's it. Don't think there's any more. 16, 17, 18, 19. I've still got quite a few, haven't I? Right, okay. So that's the advent calendar. It's open. Got quite a few windows open now. Number 6 is closed. I'm not keen on Father Christmas. I don't know why. I've always found him a bit creepy. Have we got a Frosty Bob? Yes. No, we haven't got a Frosty Bob yet in the pictures. They're slacking. Right, so that's the advent calendar. So, I think I need a cup of tea. I do. I think I need a cup of tea. I finally got my Christmas tree decorated downstairs. We might do a vlog from down there so you can see my tree downstairs. Because I've got all my old baubles and everything on it. I got some baubles off my brother James. And I think he watches. So hi James. Yeah, I got some baubles off my brother. And I've got them on the tree and on the fireplace. I've got some of his tinsel as well. We've bought a new tree. I bought a new artificial tree because I thought I don't want to go spending on a new a live tree and end up throwing it away in a couple of weeks' time. So we've got the artificial tree up, and I'm going to put a couple of wreaths up as well around the place, and my handmade ones. I've got my green wreath to come. Do you know, I don't know where that is. I've got 2 of them. I think one blew away. Oh no. Oh dear. Do you know, I think one's blown away off the door. I'm going to have to find that, aren't I? Yeah, I've got one in the workroom downstairs. You saw that the other day. And I've got my other ones with the bells on. So I'll show you them in the next vlog. Because I made them out of some hand spun yarn and some twigs out the garden. I am going to make a wreath as well. So maybe I'll do that for a vlog for you before Christmas. But other than that, I've just got my book review to do. I've not really got any news for you. I can't think of anything. It's quite handy being able to go to the cafe and upload my videos because I can get a cup of coffee and then they're done within 20 minutes and uploaded. So that's handy. But yeah, I can't think of anything else really. Right, okay. So today I'm going to show you a Shetland lace book. You'll find it. I've had this for ages. It's called The Magic of Shetland Lace Knitting. Now, I think it's still in print. As far as I know, it's still in print. And it stitches techniques and projects for lighter than air shawls and more. Now, look at that. Now, I've just recently found out that my family on my dad's side was from Shetland. And now I've got it in my head. I'd love to go and visit Shetland. And go and see where they lived and where they were from. Because they went all the way from Shetland and then they went to, I think it was Aberdeen, and then they came down and they went to Liverpool. They went somewhere else as well on a stopgap and then they went to Liverpool. And unfortunately, the lady, I think it was a great aunt or something, she died in the workhouse in Liverpool. She had her leg amputated. And yeah, she died of something or other in this workhouse at good old age though. But yeah, it was just really interesting to see in the family tree the different things that happened. And yeah, it was just interesting to see on the map as well how remote it was where they came from and the journey that they made as well, all the way up there, all the way down. And it looked like they were looking for work because of the different places that they went to. Because Aberdeen is quite a big town. And obviously Liverpool was a growing city back then, and it looks like they came in with the ambition of having some work and having a family. So there mustn't have been much work up in Shetland. Whether they were removed because of the land clearances, I don't know. I've got no idea. But yeah, it looks like they came from Shetland and moved all the way down to Liverpool, which is where my family is from. So yeah, so that was really interesting. So I found this in my bookcase and I thought, I'm going to talk about that today, the Shetland of lace knitting. It says on the back, the ethereal beauty and intricacy of Shetland lace knitting might at first seem beyond the powers of an everyday knitter. Now, it seems beyond mine because my brain is all over the place. I'm befuddled most of the time. I'm always in a muddle. I can't remember things. And the motion in my brain of doing things methodically has just completely gone out the window with my age. So I'm hoping to get it back. I'm hoping it'll come back one day and that I'll be able to have a go of this. But it says the magic of Shetland lace knitting is designed to take the novice from their very first yarn over step by step to complex every row lace knitting. In the essential skills chapter, the techniques are introduced with clear step-by-step instructions, charts and detailed photographs of knitted samples. The Stitch Dictionary includes a wealth of traditional Shetland, it's a mouthful, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, oh dear, oh gosh. The Stitch Dictionary, the Stitch, I should have put my glasses on, I can't read a blinking thing. The Stitch Directory includes a wealth of traditional Shetland motifs, all overs insertions and laces, including cat's paw, candlelight, horseshoe, and many more. Organised by stitch and row count, finding the perfect stitch is quick and easy. Includes project suggestions for how to work different stitches into intelligence and into intelligence into elegance and traditional Shetland lace accessories such as scarves, hats, and shawls. So these are the pictures that you get in for following. It does have the diagram and it has the written pattern as well. And there's some beautiful patterns in here to follow. There's these ones as well. And yeah, it's a really, really lovely book. It does have quite a lot of writing at the bottom, at the front, to show you the tools that you need, the yarns that you can use, the basics of what for a beginner, which is me. I'm not very good at lace knitting. How to join your yarns so that they're not seen, how to read a chart, um, edges and seams as well, picking up stitches, and then you go into your stitch directory, and then at the back you do have some patterns as well. I mean, that's beautiful. I really like that. I'd love to have a go at that. The shoulder shawl, I mean, that looks beautiful. It's got 4 different stitches in that, 4 different lace patterns. So yeah, that looks really, really nice. So I think I might have a go with that, the traditional lace shawl. And then there is also a cobweb shawl. If you can handle a fine yarn, I can't. I'm rubbish, absolutely rubbish. There's a bonnet, there's a baby outfit. I mean, that shawl, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Can imagine that lady coming all the way from Shetland with one of them on. With their children, looking for somewhere to live, somewhere to stay. There's some socks, there's some mittens, and there's a beautiful twin set for a baby. So yeah, I highly recommend it. The Magic of Shetland Lace Knitting. If you're interested in lace knitting and you can already do it, it's a great book because it's got the directory in it. And it's also got some patterns in it if you're a beginner to learn how to do it for yourself. So I highly recommend that book. As far as I know, it's still around. It's by Elizabeth. what on earth? I can't speak. Elizabeth Lovick. And yeah, that's the title, that's the cover of the book if you're interested. So I think that's about it. I think I'm going to go before I make a mess of it anymore because I can't speak. I don't know what's the matter with me all of a sudden. I have a sip of tea and my mind goes bonkers. Anyway, I think that's it for me. I'm going to go before I cause any more chaos. I hope you've enjoyed my vlog. If you have, do like and subscribe, hit that bell. And if you want to sponsor me over on Ko-fi, then it's just the cost of a cup of coffee and whatever you can afford. So you don't have to pay a lot of money. Whatever you want, it's up to you. But I do have a Ko-fi account and it's linked in the description bar below. And that would just help me to go and buy a cup of coffee and upload my vlogs for you because it costs me to be able to upload the videos. So yeah, I'm going to go. Enjoy the rest of your day and I will see you for some more chaos in the next vlog. And hopefully we'll end up getting the looms cut out and move on to the next step of putting them together. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day and I will see you in the next vlog in a couple of days' time. So I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye.